The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. Guys, very good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday. Good morning, Deepak, Tim, Irving. Nope, my birthday's Saturday, but thank you. Jacques, Jay, guys, good morning. John, fellas, it is Thursday, August 5. And let's see here what we got here, guys. Good morning, Caesar. Randy, Sue, good morning. Francis, guys, good morning. I'm just taking a look at a few charts here. I am getting a late start. I got a late start today, guys, so I apologize. Just looking at some charts. And all right, let's see what we've got going on here, guys. Futures are up. Oof. Nasdaq volume dwindling. Good morning, Mark. 42,000 contracts have traded overnight. We are losing volume. Yesterday, I think we came in, we were 45,000. We're at 42 today, so volume is light. Could be summer trading. It could be ahead of non-farm payrolls tomorrow. But currently, Nasdaq's up 36, ES is up 11, YM is up 70, Russell is up 7, gold is up $1 and change. Copper sellers, let me take a look at the dollar. Well, dollar's got bid. It's rolling over, but it's had bid. Here's gold, 800 buyers. Still like gold, fellas. There is an unfinished auction to trade to at 17.5. Crude, more selling. I think, in my opinion, crude is the canary in the coal mine. I think crude is telling us what we need to know. We're coming to 67 bucks. We may get a bounce back up, 68, 90 areas where we could go. We're at 68. Our low, I think we come $67. Yesterday, I took that loss on crude. And after we closed the room, if you guys watched it, it sold off and got my targets. But be that as it may, it's irrelevant. I know where it's going. ES, 4,200 net buyers, light volume. Silver, very light volume in the DAX. Decent volume again in the euro. We don't really trade it much. All right, so there's that. Today we have at 8:30 continuing an initial jobless claims. You guys may want to shut your bots off. Good morning, Becky. Same to you. Let's take a look at news today. Let's see what we got. Any Fed speakers? And that's it. And then, of course, natural gas at 10:30. Good morning, Ray. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am, Ray. It's definitely coming to 67 bucks. It's coming to 67 bucks. It could come 65.90. Good morning, James. Huge fire out in California. Might need to evacuate. Are you serious? What do you mean? They evacuated everybody around you and you haven't left? Got to get your trades in, huh? I'll get them in quick for you, James. Where in California? I know you're out there, right? Let's see. After the close, Auburn? I don't know that area. I don't see anything that we're interested in. Let's see who might be speaking today. Speakers. Nothing. We don't really have to worry about anything today. So here's what we've got so far, guys, on bot trades. Gold took a trade at 618 this morning. Long for a winner. It did make it to second target, came back, took the trailing stop, and ultimately went to third. So that's one trade. And then we had a trade on the Nasdaq here at 733. It got first target halfway to second or whatever, close to, and just pulled back and is out. So 2 trades on the bot so far, both winners. Yesterday, the bot started out up 1,500 and then closed up about 360, back-to-back losing trades on the Russell. And I addressed it yesterday. One of the things, and I'll say it again, as traders, whether you're trading an automated system or you're, manually pushing buttons, taking trades, you all have to determine at what point do I stop trading, right? I mean, obviously, I'm going to take losing trades. The bot's going to take losing trades. So at some point, you guys have to say, all right, if you traded the Russell yesterday and got back-to-back winning trades and you were up $50,000 or better, at some point you may want to say, okay, well, the bot's done its job. It's made me money today. Or if you're pushing buttons and following along with me, then you say, okay, well, Bob's hit a couple of trades. I'm up 800-900. I may want to take, be done. But be that as it may, trade as you see fit. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. I have to find it again. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. All right, guys. So we have news at 8:30, right? So here is the question that you guys have to answer for yourself. Gold is on the cusp of rolling over if you're trading gold. This could be applicable to any trade, bot trade, right? Or whatever. Do you guys want to allow, coming into news, your bot to take a trade? If you do not, you need to shut gold off right now. Okay? You need to shut gold off within 20 seconds or you're going to be short gold. Okay? So I've shut my gold off. It may be a winning trade. I don't know. I don't care. If it goes into a short, it's highly probable it gets the first target, which is going to be infinitesimal because the volatility is not there. And you may very well get first target. But in my opinion, it's a bad practice. Additionally, if you guys are trading Top Step Trader or One Up or Lilu or any of these other funded trader programs, they don't allow you to trade through the news. We've had members that were fully funded and traded through news, or in Top Step's case, within a minute after the news. We had one trader who was funded for $150,000, fully funded, and he traded at like 57 seconds after the news, and they washed him. So you couldn't trade anyways. So again, I shut my bot off, and I will mark that Okay, no trade, off for news. 6 tick first target. I mean, that's how slow gold has been. So it's off. I'll turn it back on after the news and not risk getting washed around. I'll turn the Nasdaq off as well, although it doesn't look like it's going to get a trade, but that's off. So quickly taking a look around, let's see, Apple. We'll see what we get on the open, but Apple looks like it's going to open up below VWAP, which may give us a small move down. Google, same thing. NVIDIA still, chips are strong. Shop looks good. And Micron looks good. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Gold would have gotten you first target and may come down to second or third target, right? But to me, in my opinion, the risk is not worth the trade. So if you guys took it or allowed your bots to take it, again, as traders, we're all individuals, then you may just want to go to break even and leave the trade. Is there anybody that let their gold bot take the trade? Okay, you guys took it. All right. Well, you got first target coming into second target and volumes building. Crude is getting a bid, and I'll look to short crude on any up move. Got a ways to go, but I'll look to sell crude. Let's see that. But appear on chart. Okay, so the arrow appears. So you're saying the signal appears. Message Joel. Yeah, message Joel on that. One of the reasons that charts that some do the 8. Yes, they do, Bashkar. Yes. Yep. That's why from trade to trade you could have different stops and targets. So the bot is assessing the volatility leading up to the trade. Yep. Guys, we're just waiting on news. It should be on the site. Let's see what they're looking for. There we go. So we're looking for 383 on initial versus 400. and continuing claims 3.255 versus 3.269. So we're looking for a decrease. I don't know if you guys saw the news here in Tennessee, but Tennessee cut out 67. Yep, could be. Tennessee cut out that extra payment, for unemployed, and there's a group of people suing the governor to get that extra payment. Only in America. China, they take you out and shoot you. No. There is always volatility, Bhaskar. There's always going to be a trade if the signals are met. So, for instance, as volatility shrinks, which is typical. Hey, Dot! As volatility shrinks, then your targets and stops will shrink. As volatility increases, your targets and stops will increase. So, for instance, going back 3 months, just to give you an idea, in the Nasdaq, it was not uncommon to have first targets on the Nasdaq at 25 and 30 points. Yeah, they have time to sue, but definitely not go to find a job. And there are jobs everywhere, as we all know. There are jobs. Greg, what President Biden did with extending that moratorium is unconscionable. It's unconscionable. What he has said, and he even admitted it may be illegal. Most of the people around him have told him it's illegal what you're doing. And he said he didn't care. So what he's essentially said is, you own the home or you own the property, apartment building, single family house that you rent, whatever the case may be. You own it. Your name's on the deed. You alone are responsible for the payment of the mortgage. But I am the federal GD government, and we are going to act like a socialist or communist country. I'm telling you what we're doing. What in the hell is that? Yeah, landlords are now owners of public housing. Absolutely, categorically horrific that the federal government can override your rights or anybody's rights that owns property. It is unconscionable. I agree, Brian, not worth working. No, it wasn't the CDC. The CDC is nothing. They're nothing. President Biden came out and did it. He's the one that extended the moratorium and admitted that it may be illegal. Said it in the press conference. No, Biden did it. Watched his press conference. The CDC can only recommend it. They can't enforce it. Biden did it. All right, I'm not gonna argue with it. I watched the press conference. Biden came out and said, we're extending the moratorium till the end of September. It may be illegal, but this is what we're doing. And honestly, I don't care if it was the CDC, President Biden, or anybody else in the government. At the end of the day, it's unconstitutional. Where does anybody get the right to do that? Landlords have suffered for what, a year now? And I understand people are unemployed and lost their money. I understand that. But there are jobs out there. Stop paying them to stay home. And the reality is, I don't care what anybody tells me. This garden variety, can't see it, can't touch it, can't smell it, don't know where it is, virus, BS. And when the Delta variant goes away, what's it going to be? What's next? The Amazon variant? All they want to do is keep people at home so that they can pass another bill to pay people to stay home. They are ushering you into socialism. You guys, anybody can argue with me all they want. I don't care. That's what's going on. They want people home. They're looking for businesses to fail and then become dependent on the government. Is there anybody that disagrees with that? I will respect anybody's opinion that disagrees with me. That's how I see it. But I am an old guy, and those are my beliefs. It's maddening what's going on here. It's maddening. It is maddening. And they should be helping Cuba. I mean, they should be helping these citizens. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Paul. Some people are accepting it. The people that are the beneficiaries of this free money, think they're getting something for free, right? You know, we're from the government. We're here to help. Beware. Beware. There's an old joke about socialism. It's the only thing you can vote in, but you have to shoot your way out of. This is maddening, guys. I mean, again, I'm old. I'm 59 years old on Saturday. I have different views than a 29-year-old does today. I don't think it'll ever come to. I mean, James, I agree with you, but I don't believe it's going to ever come to that. Well, I mean, listen, look, it's just golly, watching what's going on in this country is just, it's frightening. It's frightening. LA has 2 guaranteed income programs for people. Listen, what did Margaret Thatcher say? Well, gold hit all 3 targets. Margaret Thatcher said socialism is a good idea until you run out of other people's money. I mean, we were warned, but again, these kids, this younger generation, many of them want something for nothing, and it doesn't work that way. That's what happens when you give kids. That's what happens when you give kids participation trophies, and you don't teach them about winning and losing. That's life. Life is about winning and losing. We all win, we all lose at some point. It's worse in Sweden. Yeah, New York. My daughter just moved to New York City 2 months ago. Yeah, can't go to a gym, can't go to an indoor theater, can't go to a restaurant unless you produce your card. And that's where it's going to go. That's my opinion. They cannot force you. They can't come to your door with a gun and say you're taking the shot. But what they can do is they can say, well, you're not getting on an airplane without the shot. You're not getting on a train. You're not getting on a bus. You're not getting on a cruise ship. You're not going anywhere. Can't go to a grocery store. You don't have to get the shot. We're not saying you have to. However, mark of the beast. I'm with you, Tim. Thank God. Listen, I'll move to Florida tomorrow if Tennessee were to ever go that direction. I would move to Florida tomorrow. All right, let's see initial jobless claims. It's in line. Continuing claims is a big beat. That may not be good for the market. Remember, the Fed is saying that they want to begin tapering when they've reached the employment numbers. So the employment numbers today, 385 versus 383, it's not a miss that anybody's going to care. But this continuing claims is dropping. So that may not be good for the market. Again, tomorrow's non-farm payroll, that's the biggie. All right, let me get gold back on. Missed a nice short, but again, not worth the risk, right? In my opinion. All right. Nasdaq's back on. Gold is back on. Let's see where we go. Gold bounced here at 11. Let me take a look at gold. Let's see where gold can come. I mean, we can come to 03. I don't know that we do, but we can. Nasdaq is flipping a bit. Guys, Nasdaq will probably work down to 73, 74. If you look at a 5-minute chart, this is right here. That's your break. Looks like an M break to me, right? That's your break. I would say we trade back into yesterday's close. Looks like it's lining up with about VWAP. Is that correct? Yeah, right about VWAP. So close below VWAP. Gold getting a bounce. All right, let's take a look at order flow, guys. Let's see if we have a trade in gold. Watch Nasdaq for a break below VWAP. Gold has an unfinished auction at 17.5. Boy, yeah, this is a long. It's a long. We have a lack of. You've got a 107 here, 13.3. Well, yeah, that's a miss.
Order filled.
Yeah, hang on, guys. I missed that trade. This is where I like it right here. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm going to try a gold long. I'm way late on this trade. Well, not way late. I should have been. I'm about 4 ticks late. Stop is at 11.7. It's 20 ticks. And target 1, I'm going to put now at 17.5 just for now, which is at unfinished auction at 17.5. This is an order flow trade, fellas, so. We did not get a close yet above VWAP. I'm taking this a little bit early. We know we've got to get through 14.7. That would be a more conservative entry, 14.8, or at least a small time frame close above VWAP. But I do think we can get at least to 16 right up in here. If that breaks, I'm hoping that we can get that unfinished auction at 17.5 for a target 1. Thank you, Lee. I got that. I'll watch it on break. Come on, gold. Let's go. On a break below VWAP. I really like when they sit. Okay, this is going to drive me nuts. It's a trend line. Come on, Gold. Let's go. Be the man, Gold. Be the man. Got a break here, fellas. 16 is an area that could have some. So here, look at this is the sell zone, right? So my order flow guys, right? So this is what we have to work through, all through here, right? Yeah, 73.50, which was yesterday's close. If we come down below VWAP, I think that's where we head. Now, if you guys want to take a couple $100, 240, 270, 300, if you want to take it off the table, if you're trading smaller accounts, maybe this is where you get off the bus. You got 10 ticks in it, guys. Got a break here. Remember, folks, trade as you see fit for your accounts. Always trade for your account. I have a target up here at that unfinished auction. Doesn't mean we're going to get there. They could leave that for 6 months. So trade for your accounts. We know we have to work through this seller imbalance. Got a 134 buyer here with block. 22 contracts were bought at 14.3. So if you look at your bot, this will give you an idea. Here's what gold is fighting. It's fighting the 8-period moving average on the move back up. Once it gets above that, which it's trying, this could go right back up. I like gold back to 19. I think we can get close to 19. Working through the seller imbalance from back here where I've highlighted. So we're into a potential rejection zone. So again, if you folks are trading smaller accounts, you may wish to take risk off and then try to get it on a runner. Your prerogative. Remember, we all trade different size accounts. We all have different daily goals. This is just we are fighting. Gold in this area here is fighting a daily 21-period moving average. Let's see here. Gold's high today is 18.2, give or take. That's what it looks like. We are above Ludwig level yellow. We are above VWAP. But again, trade as you see fit for your accounts. All this is a trend line indicator, guys, on my TradeStation indicator. I mean, my TradeStation platform. That's all this is. Nice job, Lee. Close at 14.5. Nice trade. Nice trade. 13.7. Oh, you closed it at 14.5. Okay. 8 ticks. Watch Nasdaq. If it breaks, closes below. Oh, yesterday's close. I'm sorry. I thought you closed. My apologies. Nasdaq is picking up volume on the sell side. I'm watching it. And if we break below, close below VWAP, that's your short. Please get away from this trend line because this constant dinging is making me nuts. Every time it hits the trend line, it dings. Every time. Here, I know how to get rid of it. Change the chart. I still think you're going to be okay. So again, if you didn't take anything off, the movie Airplane, yeah, of course. I quote it all the time in here. Picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue. Bad week to stop sniffing glue. The classic Airplane. Yeah, all this beeping and binging, yeah. And don't call me Shirley. I don't know. I can try. A lot of action here this morning, guys. Ton going on here. No, you didn't miss anything. We could get hit now. There's nothing to stop it here unless we bounce here. All right, guys. I'm going to take this trade off, I think, for a small loss. This has to bounce for me at 12.7. Oh, there it goes. Come on. Come on, gold. trying. That's good. And the third at 0. Yep, that's correct. That's what I run. Sorry, guys, I'm just mocking up some charts, stuff I'm looking at today. There goes gold. Let's go get that target. 17.5 unfinished auction. Anybody still holding gold, fellas? You got 450 in it, guys. Anyone holding gold? Okay, guys. Got a break here, and we should get to maybe 15.7, 15.8. This may be a stretch. So trade them as you see fit, guys. I can't, emphasize that enough. I'm letting you know where I see resistance. Right around 15.8, 15.7 to 16 is resistance. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's not much. I mean, it isn't a ton. And it's kind of fallen back again. So there's more here. Right back down to 3. Gave 450, guys. So nice trade, but it didn't. Ordinarily I would be looking for back up to 400 buyers. Ordinarily, I probably would have taken some risk off. The big offer is up here at 18.4. So trade them according to your accounts. Nice job, Deepak. You're welcome. I mean, it's trying, guys. It's just, there's not a ton of volume. Small volume in here. There's no reason for anybody to take a loss on this trade. It's gone 15 ticks. Not a bad trade. It's profitable. There's no reason to, take a losing trade out of this. Watch Nasdaq. We're getting pretty darn close to breaking down. It has not closed below VWAP, but we just have such an absence of stacked buyer imbalance. Big buyer is here at 14.3. You've got a 57, not exciting, but 57 buyer at 14. There are buyers in this area. I just don't like when, whatever it is we're trading, I don't like when we're married to VWAP. Again, at the end of the day, if you guys have taken, let's see. Yes. Yeah, and you can, if you have them, you would need the multi-broker license of Ninja to do that. I don't know if you have a multi-broker license, but if you have the multi-broker license, you can cross-connect your TD Ameritrade, which is what I do. I mean, for instance, this is Robinhood. And this is, what I'm looking at. And I'm, yeah, well, you need the multi-broker license to cross-connect your, what's the fee? Bashkar said it's $550 for a multi-broker license. In my opinion, it's well worth it. I'll show you why. I did this in Saturday Education. I'm going to have to find, I'll have to find the dang chart. Don't know if I can. I have so many of them. Let's see here. It's not what I want. That's what I want. Guys, I have charts on top of charts. So this is Telray, right? This is a 60-minute chart, right? So, let's say for the sake of conversation, this is on an hourly chart. Yesterday, you got a sell signal, right? It gave you a short, gave you your stop, gave you your targets. So, on a cheap stock like this, 14.5 bucks, maybe you sell 1,000 shares short. I don't know. Here, maybe you sell op, maybe you buy puts. I don't know, right? But you can see, here's a long signal, winning trade, short signal, winning trade, long signal, almost a winning trade, short signal, winning trade, long signal, winning trade. So you tell me, is it worth it? Let's take a look at some of the stocks I'm looking at today. Robinhood. Let's see what Robinhood says. Not enough data, I don't think. We'll see. Yeah, no. So Robinhood would have given me a long signal yesterday at 12:30 in the afternoon. Is that an options trade? That's a monster. If you would have bought call options at $38, or when the price was give or take 37 and change, $38, and you're at 70, you have any idea how much money that is? If you'd have bought one call option, that's a staggering amount. Here's Walmart. This gold may go to a loss. I'm not getting. Well, Walmart looks like it's going to gap up. This is the stock, AMD, which has been since $99, which is I'm going to take a loss on my gold trade. You want to short Nasdaq? I told you guys that you're short. Candle close. Candle close. But look at this AMD. I've bought options on this 3 times since 99. Started here. Honestly, I wish I would have just held them. But it gave you this long signal back here. That'd be a losing trade. But I don't even know. I'm not out yet. I'm just looking at hourlies. Well, gold didn't stop me out yet. Probably will at 9 o'clock. It depends on what you're trying to do, Keith. There is no you must do this, you must do that. That doesn't exist out on gold. I mean, I would look at a 240 minute. I would look at a 240 minute. I'll show you guys one last thing. Let's just take a quick look. Let's just take a quick look at the NQ, just for the sake of conversation. All right, and then I'm going to go to breakfast. I've got stuff I need to read and go through before the opening. Here's the Nasdaq on a 240. So here's the Nasdaq. I mean, to me, nice short here, 290 points. Nice long here, 127, 213. Here's another. Well, this is a losing trade here. Losing trade here. Losing trade here. So we're chopping around. If you're a long-term trader in the indices right now, Nasdaq, YM, ES, RTY, I don't know how you could be buying. I do not know how you could be long. My opinion, this is a daily. Let's see the bot on a daily. My opinion is these markets are setting up to get ratcheted. But if you look at this is a daily basis, okay? This is the bot on a daily basis. Okay? That's what I would use if I were trading it on a daily. So I have a job, or I've got an IRA or something like that, and I really don't want to screw around day trading. I get a long signal here, May 26th, 372 points, 619 points, and 867 points. You get all 3 targets. Here it is on April 1st, 460 points, and you don't quite get 767. Here it is on February 25th. You only get 434 points. That's all. Here it is on 11/5, and you get all 3 targets. 492, 821, wait for it, 1,149 points and 75. This is the only losing trade in the last year. Right here. October 29th, that's short. Here's another winning trade, October 1st. It only goes 178 points. Here's another short. It goes 469, doesn't quite get you 781. Another winning trade back here, August of last year, August 13th. So the bot does not have to be used, guys, just on a 3-minute chart, right? Guys, I'm going to go to breakfast. I will be back in about 20 minutes. I'll be back, guys. $30. Right now, bid Nasdaq. Jennifer, I did not. Can you repost it, please? I'm sorry. All right, guys. We're off. We're off. Walmart's breaking out. Nasdaq coming down. Break below VWAP. There it is. Let's see. Break back above VWAP. Let them settle out, guys. Oh, okay. I'll do that at the end. Ask me at 11 o'clock, Jennifer. Yep, happy to do it. On the bot, you mean, right? On the bot? Okay, happy to do it. Do. I'm watching Nasdaq, guys. Kind of a slow morning so far. Nasdaq's coming down to 73.50. 73.50. Can probably hit it again about 93, 94, I would think.
Order submitted.
93. May not come back there. 93 short. I like crude to the short side. Nasdaq, I'm not going to get. Not going to get it.
Order canceled.
We can take a long off 76. Might come to 73, 72, or 76. That's where you want to be long, I believe, fellas.
Order submitted. Order filled.
All right, 76 long. Stop at 68. Stop at 68. Come on. If you want to take risk off, we're struggling in here. You've got ticks. Come on, get me to 85. Let's go. 85. 85 target. There you go. Target one filled. NASDAQ target one filled. Now go, baby. Target one filled. Got to get through 92, 93. Watch Hood. If you know who I'm talking to. If you guys want your risk off, feel free. We're going to have to get above VWAP 94, but you've got money. I went to 78 quarter on the stop. 89 is about as far as I think we get. 90. We've got 35 buyers. 90. We hit 90. We hit 90. Hit it to the tick. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Let's go. You the man. There we go. One and done, gentlemen and ladies. One and done. Back above VWAP. 122 is where I want to get this thing to. I don't know if we can get a moonshot to 22, but 122. So I missed the short. I got the long at 76. Stop to 83 half. Stay above VWAP and I'll love you. 88.75, stop. 93 quarter stop from 76. 93 quarter stop. 122 is what I want. Another 22 handles. That'll be a great trade. There we go. Me love Nasdaq long time. If you guys missed it, there's always a trade. $122. 95.50 stop. 97.50 stop. 97.50 stop. Come on, I want 122. I want 122. 122. 0150 stop. 0150 stop. 0350 stop. 0350 stop. Thank you, Keith. This may be too tight. If we break 17, we could go muy big time. 131. We could try for 129, guys. My target I have is 122, but we could try for 129. There's 14. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Crude is turning up on the bot. Come on. Gonna have to cross through a swing at 17 quarter. Net buyers on Nasdaq, 137. Not a lot of buying here, guys. 105.50 is my stop. That'll probably get hit. Probably get hit, but you got $600 in it, guys. All right, out. That's a big trade, guys. $1,000. Everybody good? Daily target met. Nice job, Deepak. Done. Marco's done. Still think we go 122. I just had a really uber tight stop. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Walmart broke out, fellas. Walmart broke out. AMD finally getting a pullback. Thank you, John. Thank you, James. Greg. Guys, some of you should be one and done. Most of you. It's a good trade. I mean, I called a 76 entry. We came to 73 quarter. Where'd we come? Where'd we come? Exactly where I said we would. Yesterday's close. Look where we bounced. Yesterday's close. I was too slow to get the short down to that target, but we got the long back up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. Gee, Walmart, Micron breaking out. AMD doing nothing. All right. Crude is now taking a bot trade. Trade number 2 on crude. Thank you, John. I mean, it's like anything else, guys. I mean, if you've been married for 10 years, you know your spouse. I trade the Nasdaq so much. I kind of get it. I surely can't do that with the ES. Greg. So trade number 2 here on crude. Let me just 1, 1, and 1. Nothing in yeah, I cannot trade the ES. I can watch the close below VWAP. Close below VWAP. It's coming back to 87. Yeah, Bashkir, listen, I can't get into, I'm not going to get into order flow education here. The trade was short below VWAP initially, right? I'll give it to you briefly. But as I'm sure you're well aware, unless price is going to zero, price moves in waves. Down, back up, etc. Zero. It's going to zero, Chris. It's going to zero. So the point is, you can't just keep selling and selling and selling. My target, I gave you guys in the pre-market on the short, was yesterday's close, 73.50. I took the long at 76, just ahead of that. I knew we'd bounce off of yesterday's close. You're going to get the close below VWAP. If you guys want a short, you've got a small short, and we're coming down to 89, 90 is what I think, maybe 88. Yeah, gold is dropping ahead of tomorrow's non-farm payrolls. Crude is hanging out. Don't know, man. It's going to zero. Let's see where gold is coming. I don't even have a target for gold. I'll tell you where gold is coming, where we're going to bounce. Hang on. I got to look at another chart. You got a short on Nasdaq, guys. Target 1 was 89. You got it. It's coming to 80. Oh, gold is on support here. 03. Remember early I said gold could come to 03, but I didn't think so? I was wrong. Yields are popping higher. Dollar is popping a little bit. Yields are popping. All right, Greg. Nice job. You're going to get a close above VWAP. It's a long, right? As soon as that candle closes, it's a long. Small first target, though, maybe 08. I don't have much. There's your long to 08. Got a pop here at 675. Should get 08, fellas. Buyers back in. How about 750? 750. 2 ticks shy of 08. Still think you get 08 and back up to maybe 12. 08 and 12. Guys, when we start off the day with $1,000 hitter, I'm not inclined to want to, jump in. I'll give you guys what I'm seeing, and if you want to trade them, trade them. Got to get back above 08, which was yesterday's high. Above 08, we can trade back to 22. I still like the long in here. It's consolidating. It's going to go. It's going to go. A pop above 08, we should go to 22. The trade was long here. Close here, right above the whole number. Russell, I've got nothing on the bot. ES, nothing on the bot. Nasdaq, nothing on the bot. Crude is trying. I would think crude gets, 57 is a problem for crude. If it gets through 68.57. Gold is in muy trouble. Gold could come down to 91. Gold can come to 91. It's in muy big trouble. There's 08. We've hit it. So we've hit first target. We've got to break above 08. It's going to go. Above 08, you're going to go to 22. Call it 9. We get above 9, you're going to go to 22. There it is, 9. 22's target. 22's target if you took the long at the whole number. Another big trade. Told you. Anybody take the long on the close above VWAP? You have first target off at 08. You have target off at 08. Here comes your 22 target. Okay, guys, here comes 22 target. $22 target. Come on, fellas, let's go. Call it 21. We break out above 18, we can go a ways. Gold is dead. It better hold this area right here. There's a trend line for support right around 1800.5. There you go, guys. 22. 22. Above 20. There's 22. Come on. 22 hit. You're welcome, Peter. 22 hit. Now, if you guys want to hold them, it's utterly free. I'm going to move this off the screen. Nice job, Keith. 44 quarter. Final target, says my buddy Greg. Going to have to get through 31. 44 quarter if you're still holding. Gold is on the cusp of getting murderized, as Mickey said. It's going to murderize you. Gold is going to come down, fellas, to 1792 overnight. It may get there today. 92. It's sitting on a it's sitting on a trend line support, but if this breaks here, gold is going to get scrambled eggs. Any questions, guys? 2 Nasdaq bombs. 2 bombs. Pullback entry is back at about 9. As I see it. Pullback entry about 0.9. Dollar index remaining bid. Copper is getting hit. So is crude. Here's the crude bot, which may go to a losing trade. No other trades, guys. Russell, if it turns up, will give us the long. Here's Russell. It's trying. Nasdaq for me is about a 10 long on a pullback. 10. It may not come back there. Gold is shorts. Gold is going to come down to 92. It may be overnight, but it's coming to 92. Ahead of non-farm payrolls. There's no longs in gold. Russell's turning up. It's going to give us a long on the bot. Okay, long Russell on the bot. Come on, RTY, let's go. Couple more ticks. Volume coming in. I see it. Come on. Oh, I hate when that happens. 2 ticks shy of first target. 2 ticks shy. Hate when that happens. There were buyers. There are buyers. I can do nothing with the Nasdaq at this point, guys. I didn't get the pullback I wanted, which I'm good with. Gold, I'll look to sell around 05 if it pops back up to that 05 area. Russell. This thing may take us out and then go long again. It's not a short. Come on, Russell. Come on, RTY. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Give me some buyers. Same thing with crude. We've got some buyers. Buyers coming into both crude And Russell trying. Did you get your target on RTY? You couldn't have. Okay. Crude's back to even and trying to go. No buyers in Russell. Come on, Crude. Break that 57 and a target is done deal. Break that 57 and it's done. I don't know why Russell's just sitting here. There's nothing there. It should go to target. Should get first target, guys. Nasdaq's pulling back. Nasdaq long is 07. It may not even get there. Oh, maybe 07 for the bounce on the Nasdaq. There's Russell. Come on, buddy. Hit target, it didn't fill. It hit target and did not fill. Damn, I hate when that happens. That really torques my jaw. Come on. Target filled RTY. Target filled. There we go. Russell's breaking. Still not a lot of volume in it, but it's breaking. So, Bhaskar, you just learned a valuable lesson. You are trying to outthink the trade. Here's where crude has to break. 57, guys. If that breaks, it goes straight to target. Not much volume in the Russell yet. All right, guys, watch Nasdaq for a trade. 2 minutes left. I'll take 07 on a pullback.
Order submitted.
Your stop's going to be 91. 07 with a 91. See, but again, you can't, you're still trading emotionally, right? You're still trading emotionally. The whole purpose of the bot is to do away with you trading emotionally. That's the whole purpose. And there's going to be losing trades, and I've done it too. I've killed trades that were big winners. There's second target. Volume is trying to come into the Russell. You can see the size of the candle. Crude got above 57 and it should go to first target. Got to 61. You can cancel 07. I came close. No cigar came to 9.
Order canceled.
Come on, crude. Go get it, baby. 2 ticks. Hit 66. Target filled on crude. 5 bot trades today, 5 winning trades. Target filled on crude. Guys, I tried to buy 7. It went to 9. Nice job, Rick. Tried to buy 7, went to 9. Second target hit and filled, or would be filled, on RTY. I'm going to lock in manually for first target. Crude, I'm going to move stop manually to break even and leave it. Greg, send me an email, and I'll do it as soon as I close the room. Okay? So we're not going to get an ES trade today. Probably will not get another gold trade today. I said I wanted to sell 05, and I missed my own damn trade. It went to 059. Anybody remember to sell gold at 05? Anyone sell GC at 05? Nice job. Nice job, Jay. Okay, Brad, Gary. Okay, good. Mark, nice job, guys. Target 1 on that 05 short is 02 half. Okay, Stuart, 02 half. I would put stop at 06. So you're risking 10 ticks on this trade. Trade it as you see fit, of course. Stop would be 06. Target 1 would be 2 half. Nasdaq, I still like that 07 area, but I like Heron. I don't have that either. Come on, let's go gold. 4 more ticks, give them 2 half. Come on, a couple more ticks, you guys will get your 2 half on GC. That's target 1, and then it's free. Gold is sitting on some support here. It just has to break this 03 area. And it's on the runner, I think you'll kill it. But trade them as you see fit. It's holding a pivot. Crude is now moving nicely in our direction. YM, I've got stop at first target, trailing stop at first target. I mean, on the Russell, there isn't much movement in the RTY. So on crude, I'm going to manually lock in first target, 18 ticks. Okay, so it's almost a $600 trade on crude. Out on the Russell on the runner. No, Leo. There's ES. No, couldn't, can't. It's been in the long since 4 o'clock this morning. Can't take a long. I won't get a trade on ES today. Crude's almost a second target at 44 ticks. Slow day, guys. Slow day. Bot is up 1,100 with this crude trade still on. Send me a screenshot of your bot and the settings. Something's different. You're not running tabs or anything, right? You don't have another ES chart, do you? If you have another ES chart, somebody else's, another ES chart, whatever, with the same account on both, it will show on your bot. But I don't believe the bot couldn't have taken a trade if you're using my settings. So we've hit second target, guys, on crude. We're overbought up here. I'm going to slide this up to 75, lock in ticks. Nasdaq, unless I get a pullback, I can't do anything with. Yep. Send me an email with screenshots. Both of your settings and the actual bot. Nice job, Keith. Up 350 on micros. Nice job. Guys, it's a fairly slow session. The only bot that's not taking a trade today is ES. Yeah, it's been profitable. We had a good day. All right, watch this pullback, guys. Gold held that 06 stop. I still like gold to the short side. It just doesn't want to break. Yeah, it's a pretty thin range today. I mean, it's par for the course ahead of non-farm payrolls tomorrow. I would think crude gets to 69.07. I'm watching, guys, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take a look at stocks here. Nasdaq, first off, is up 49 handles. ES is up almost 17. YM up 157. Russell up 20 handles. Natural gas is up 29 ticks. Coffee's up. All right. Apple up 18 cents. Nothing. Facebook up 93 cents. Tesla up call it $4 now. Roku down $23 after earnings beat yesterday. Netflix up $1.37. Nvidia up $2.30. Baidu up 95 cents. Google up $7.12. Moderna down $2, just applied for FDA approval on their COVID vaccine. Square up 10.47. That was a big trade from yesterday. AMD down 3.50. Qualcomm down $3. Twitter up 43. Nvidia. Goldman Sachs up $4. Peloton down $4. Shop up $1.85. Zoom down $0.50. Amazon up $23. Baba down $1 and change. Chipotle up $2 and change. Bitcoin must be down because Mr. is down 14 bucks. There goes Nasdaq, guys. So Russell is on the cusp of taking a short on the bot. Now, again, if you guys are trading the same 5 bots and you're up over $1,000 with a runner going, you have to decide, do I want to continue to run the bots? This is going to take a short at the close of this candle. I like it short back to 05, but crude is stuck at 68.94. Getting some. All right, so there's trade number 2. Crude's going to be out momentarily. No, didn't. I like this RTY down to VWAP. I'm not sure why we stopped. There's nothing there. No volume in Russell today, guys. Look at the candles. Nothing. Look at the price action. Nothing. Really need crude to come back down through 11.7. Yeah, but Bashker, you could be down $1 million, right? You're killing trades. That is not the same. You're killing the trades. You're killing trades. Okay, out on crude. You killed the first trade on your own accord. Yeah. So tell me how this is the same sell signal, fellas. You killed the trade on your own accord. That's not a losing trade. And then you just killed this one on your own accord. That's your choice. But you can't, you can't take a trade, have a stop and targets. It doesn't go to your stop and then call it a losing trade because you decided to kill the trade. If this comes to target, it's a winning trade. If it goes to a stop, it's a losing trade. There's not a lot of movement in there's not a lot of movement right now in the Russell. It's pretty, or anywhere for that matter. Here it is back to entry. Now, I don't know that well, the one before you killed, but this one hasn't gone to stop. Because it's a Unirenko, Harold. And the thing with Unirenko is a Unirenko is a hollow body candle. And we have the bot set for a 1 tick offset. So oftentimes, because it's a hollow candle, it jumps over the entry price. I mean, this thing just doesn't want to flop over, but to me, it looks like it's coming down to 06. So on the second trade, it couldn't have gone to stop, Bashkar. It could not have. You're watching the trade in front of you. So is mine. It could not, it didn't go. Listen, I can't make the trade up. It's in front of you. It's right here in front of you. Nice job, Frank. No, it does not, George. That would be a simple moving average crossover. No, it does not. That's because you're not using the secondary time frames then, my friend. Which bot, George? Which bot? Which bot? Yeah, there you go. Oops, was unchecked. I mean, guys, I'm going to tell you, in 99% of the instances, when you guys tell me your bot has done something different than mine, in 99% of the instances, it is operator error. 99%. I've been doing this for 3 years this month, August. 3 years. It is operator error. I already know. This came 3 ticks to target. You got gremlins? I mean, you might. No, I already. No, I'm not. No, not at all, Paul. I just already know. Send me a screenshot of the trade. Just send me a screenshot of the trade. Guys, it's the day before non-farm payrolls. I mean, for instance, you called me yesterday on the phone and you wanted to know why the bot took all your contracts off at first target, right? You couldn't understand why. There's 3 targets. Why didn't it go to third target? Because your ATM asked the bot to take off all 3 contracts at target 1. That's what you asked it to do. That was your ATM. So again, I know it was an ATM. I already know. So what I'm saying is, I guarantee you there is something different, or you have done something different. The trade, I put this trade on the screen from the entry and haven't moved it. Just go get first target, for God's sake. It's 20 ticks, 21 ticks. If this snaps down through 08, I don't know what it's holding at 08. I'm not, I don't see anything, and I don't look at order flow on the Russell. If that snaps, we should get a drop right down to 06, 05. There's clearly sell volume here in the candle. Look at the size of the candle. But this trade is nauseating to me. This is a nauseating summer trade.
Target filled.
There it is. Target 1 filled. That trade took what, 15 minutes? This trade filled at 10:11. 10 minutes to get to first target. Now we've broken that 08. We should come down, I would think, into VWAP. And for those of you guys that would like to, you can put this indicator on your bot. I'm going to move this to break even manually. Walmart, guys, broke out. AMD is doing nothing. Very quiet today. Most everything is. Sorry, guys. I was on mute. Yeah, Joel gets busy doing side things. James, he'll respond to you. There you go, guys. Free trade. I put stop at even. Now I want 22. Any questions, guys? Let's see here, guys. This is going to go long at the close of this candle. Tesla's long, fellas. Tesla. Chris. They're awesome car. Tesla's fixing to cross VWAP here, fellas. At 15 area. Tesla's long. Daily squeeze fired. Plus 13 billion cubic feet on, that's not going to, man, that still may fire a trade. There you go, guys. If you ain't making money, you're doing something wrong. There goes Tesla. Tesla should trade to 740. 720 first target, 730 and 746. Ding, ding, dee, 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 dee. Come on, Nasdaq. Yep, let me know what you see, D. D, 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 D. Guy, we've hit them all on Nasdaq. $20 quarter stop. Lock in 12 handles. $20 quarter stop. You're going to take your marbles and go home? All right, Craig. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Jess. There goes Tesla. Here comes first target at 720. Is there anybody not making money? There comes gold. Now it's coming down. Gold's coming to 91. That's your long. Back to that 03 area. It's breaking it. Is there anybody not making money? Hood just crossed a VWAP. Yeah, but that's because you're not taking apparently any order flow trades, which is fine. That's your prerogative. And two, you're killing bot trades that are winners because you're getting anxious. The best thing you can do, Bashkar, honestly, is trade the bot in sim for a couple of weeks to get used to it. I mean, I've got one of my guys, Harold, who's been around a long time with me, but recently came back, and he is trading the RTY robot. And Harold, did you have 2 trades today on the robot so far with 2 winners? Did you have the same results as me? We could come back to 18, guys. This is where I think we're coming. If you guys want to take, $300, $400 off the table, take it. Okay. Now Russell just fired another trade long, trade number 3, RTY.
Stop, Phil.
Out on Nasdaq. And crude is going to sell, I think. Guys, we're in a very slow market ahead of non-farm payrolls. You guys can take another long at 17 if you want to try it with an 06 target. 17 with an 06 target. 17 with an 06 stop. 17 with an 06 stop. Hit target twice. No, there it is. Target filled. 3 for 3 on the RTY today. Target filled. And crude is going to short, it looks like, on the 3-minute. There you go. Guys, today, I don't want to jinx myself. The bot has taken 7 trades, all winners. There's been no losing trades today on the bot. 7 for 7. And here's the bot. It's up 1765 with the runner on in the Russell. The RTY bot is the most consistent. Yep. Harold had 2 trades, 1 long, 1 short, same as me. 91. I think we see 91 overnight, if not today, ahead of non-farm payrolls. And depending on what happens with non-farm payrolls, if they mimic ADP and it's a big miss, there's crude, and it's a big miss, then we go up. If it's a big beat, I think they start talking tapering. Trade number 2 on, or number 3 on crude. Bashkar, did you get this Russell trade? Well, based on the numbers, Dirk, RTY and crude. RTY and crude. Anybody take 17 long on Nasdaq? Anybody take the 17 long on Nasdaq? Target 1 is 23, 24. Okay, 23 or 24 is target 1. Looks like another dinky first target on Russell. Tesla going to target 1, fellas, at 720. As soon as it crossed VWAP at 14. Okay. Okay, perfect. I'll look at them when I close the room at 11. Target 1 is hit. Did we hit 24? No, we hit 22.75. Yeah, okay, Leo. As soon as I'm out of the room, I'll look at it and respond to you. Yep. Guys, at 11 o'clock, as I do every day, I'll give you the bot totals. And I will also give you, show you the trades. We'll go over the trades that my bots executed. Are we going to 163? Maybe tomorrow. I don't know about today. I mean, Caleb, it's, typically FOMC is non-farm payroll is a dud the day before. Guys, 24 first target on Nasdaq from that 17 entry. 24, 23. Sitting at 21, it just won't move. There's just no stinking volume. I told you guys Hood crossed VWAP and closed at 63 or 62.40. My target was 64.40. It hit. Okay, Caleb, you're going to miss a fun day, though. Guys, I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. We're still hanging in there on RTY. Crude, I'm not liking because we're back above VWAP with a close above VWAP. But I'll let it trade. Tesla, if it comes back into support at 15, is probably your entry. YM is getting a bid. Tesla's up $5. High of the session is 720.05. Yep, watch it come back. See if it comes back and tags VWAP. Walmart was a great trade. AMD has done nothing. I'm just scanning here. Amazon's up $25. You're welcome. All right, guys, you've got your first target off on the Nasdaq trade, and now it's free again. I mean, I can't do any better than 100%. I've hit every Nasdaq trade. Haven't had a losing trade. You're welcome, James. You are welcome. Russell almost a second target here, not quite at 40 ticks. 1 tick shy of second target. If it hits second, what I'm going to do here, guys, is it just hit second target. There's second target. So I'm going to lock in first target at 20 ticks. Manually moved it. Tesla should trade 721 today. There goes Russell now. Now we're kicking. Let's go get 70 ticks on the final target. That'd be nice. Trailing stop is at break even. I've manually moved it. Crude looks like it's going to take us out. I told you I didn't like it once. I really don't like it above 65. Yes, it does, Bashkar. Yeah, you can manually move the stop. And if there comes a point when the trailing stop catches up, it will re-engage. So I'm going to move this, because of how slow it is, to second target. Gold is not going to take another trade today. Let's take a look at crude oil here. Yeah. I liked it here, probably where we engaged the short. But as soon as we crawled back above VWAP and had the close, small negative delta, 800. I'm not letting that go to stop, guys. It's going to come up here at least to 65. This could come up and then reverse, but okay, out on crude. So that's a losing trade on crude. And RTY trying to get to third target. Guys, it's been another good day. Both with the bots, order flow. Y'all should be making money. Let's see. Go to, Ross, go to opacity. Opacity. Make them zeros. There's third target on RTY. Don't touch anything, Ross. Do not touch anything. Download it, put it on your chart. Just make the opacity zeros. I don't touch anything else. Nice job, Jay. Yeah. Now goes your Nasdaq, guys. This is a trade that started out where? 0.7. Anybody holding that trade from 0.7? 30 handles. Anybody holding? Thank you, Jay. Is there anybody holding? Okay, bunch of you. 55.56 target. 55.56 target, gentlemen and ladies. Here's a 40 handle runner, guys. 40 handle runner. $800 runner. We beat them pretty good today. Again.
Stop fill.
Okay, out on RTY. Is everybody good? 55, 56, 50. You might get 170 if you want to hold it. 170. Craig R. Craig R. 170 from 07 entry, guys. Doing what we do, fellas. Every once in a while, they get me. But we generally get them. Gold will not take another trade. So let me just bring over my super duper Uber. Hang on, guys, 1 second. Guys, here's where the bots are. We're not going to, so we're at 1165. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, guys. I love what we do. Russell is not going to take another trade. I'm shutting it off ahead of 11 o'clock. Will not take another trade. Crude will not take another trade. I've shut it off. Gold is not taking another trade. ES is not taking a trade. Nasdaq. None of these bots will take another trade. So this is our final for the day. Up 1165. Gave back about 700 on the crude trade, but green 1165 on the bots. And we had, let's see, 1 and 3 is 4, 5, 6, 8 trades. 7 winners and 8 trades. For those of you guys that are on trial, and I don't even know if we have any of the trials in here. I'll assume I do. Any bot purchase comes with 3 months in the trading room where you can take advantage of order flow trades if you choose. I do that as a benefit. Does anybody have any questions, guys? At 11 o'clock, I'm going to go over all the trades that the bot took. Okay? You're welcome, Brian. RTY bot. Yeah, I can give it to you. If I can find my dang figures it's behind me. Hang on 1 second. The RTY bot should average 1.43 trades a day. We've been over that this week because the ranges are so small. So we're just slinging back and forth in small areas. But 1.43 trades per day. Guys, is there anybody that did not have a great day? I know I have one member that's down, but he didn't take any order flow trades. All right, fellas, it's 11 o'clock. Let's go over trades, okay? So here is ES. As you can see, the purple area is where the bot will not trade. These are my ES. This is ES today. It's been in the long since basically 4 o'clock this morning. I have no trades on the ES. All right, Rich, see you tomorrow. Here is Nasdaq. Nasdaq took one trade today. That was this morning at 7:33. Infinitesimal first target of 4.5 points. That's it. Only trade it took. Okay. That's it. Here is the Russell. Russell took 3 trades today. Here is trade number 1 at 9:52, first and second target. Trade number 2, this is the same trade. If you're here on trial, this is the same trade. It just gave another signal, but that's the same. It gave you a better entry up here at 22.11 opposed to 2209.8, but it's the same trade. Started to turn up and rolled right back down. Targets hit. And then this is trade number 3, which has now exceeded target number 3. So 3 for 3 on the Russell today. Here is Crude. Crude had a winning trade at 9:03 on a short. Yep, I'll show it to you in a second, Jennifer. 9:03 short, winner, first target only, 15 ticks, so big deal. Here is trade number 2, first and second target hit at 44 ticks. And then trade number 3, which was the losing trade. So 2 for 3 today on Crude. And last but not least, I sure hope somebody's holding Nasdaq, guys. 70 target. Anybody still holding Nasdaq? From 07. That's a trade, guys. 55 handles. You're over $1,000 runner. And here is gold. Okay. Gold took 1 trade today. It actually would have taken 2. Nice job, Jay. You guys are buying drinks when you get here. Trade number 1, it's 6:18 this morning. All 3 targets were hit. I did not take this trade, or I did not allow the bot to take this trade because of news. I marked it, no trade, off for news, but all 3 targets hit and no other trades. No other trades on the bot. Okay? Those are your trades for the day. 8 trades, right? I think it was 8. 8 trades with 7 winners and up $1,165. Now, Jennifer has asked me to show the NQ chart, Jennifer, on a daily basis. Tell me what you want to see. Or what you would like me to Yeah, I use, as per the video, which I did 2 weeks ago, I use half the time frame. So on a 60-minute, 30-minute, on a 240, a 120, the only place that differs is on the daily. I don't use a 480, I use a 240. Now I realize that some, email me. That's not anything I can say in the room, or will. Just email me. I realize that there are some people out there, naysayers, skeptics, people that may watch this video at home. Well, the stop is 400 points. If you guys have an account of any degree and you are a swing trader and a position trader, it's utterly irrelevant. If you guys are trading a $5,000 or a $10,000 account, you would have no interest whatsoever in a daily chart. It would be utterly irrelevant to you. It would be as irrelevant to you as, snow in the Northeast in December. You wouldn't even consider trading a daily chart. So before, somebody points out to me that it's an awfully big stop, well, if you have an account that can handle it, and you have an IRA, and you're not day trading, if we go back to a year ago August, here's the first trade, August 6th, 1 year. You get a little bit of chop here, small losing trade, right? Small losing trade on this short. So you start out back-to-back losers. August 6th, it's not much of a loss, right? Because it reverses. August 6th, August 11th gives you a short and then reverses right into a long on August 13th. And it goes 788 handles to third target. That eradicates those infinitesimal losses. You then get a short on September 9th. And it only goes to first target, 469 points. For those of you, that may be at home, or those of you that aren't paying any attention, that's a $9,380 first target per contract. Then you get along at October 1st, goes 478. Here's a losing trade. Okay? Shorts 11,100 and crosses you back into a long at 12,041. So 100 points, 1,000 points. I would not be interested. My opinion is this, Jennifer. I would not be, me personally, I would not be looking to be a buyer of the Nasdaq at this point. That's just me. I think that these markets are going to get rolled, whether it's this week, next week, 2 months from now. I think you'll get a better. Now, if you're buying, somebody is buying in an IRA and you don't care if this sells off 3,000 points and you're looking, 10 years down the road, I would say that history is on our side just to buy and hold. But that doesn't preclude the fact that we could sell off 40%, right? But I'm waiting for a pullback. But I got to be honest, I've been waiting for a pullback since a year ago, March. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for that 1820 on the S&P. But be that as it may, you can trade options. Somebody give me look, here's Tesla. I told you Tesla just crossed VWAP, right? It was a long. Stocks trade no differently than futures. A cross above VWAP is a trade. Tesla gave us a long signal on June 21st. It's never given us a short signal. It's gone $80. And it hit that on July 2nd. On a daily basis, I might, if I were watching it, I've got that doji right there. I probably would have considered a Tesla long on this candle here on July 29th, somewhere around 653. But, I don't watch stock charts all day because we're doing what we do. But that's Tesla. Here's Walmart today, breaking out like a bandit. Look at this, gap up and go, gap and go. Okay, Jennifer, see you tomorrow. Be blessed. It's been long since July 2nd. In any event, guys, anybody have any questions? Here comes my 720.90 target on Tesla. I gave you guys that trade at around 715 and 40 cents. Now, if you guys want to trade options with it, it's your prerogative, or you could buy the stock. But at 715 to 720, it's a nice little 20-25% pop in the option. Guys,